Okay, so now we're going to make an egg cup to fit our beautiful egg that we've already designed. First thing we need to do is we're going to start on a new document. We need to make sure we open up part. Alright, when we finish we'll be able to do assembly because we'll put the egg into the egg cup, put the two things together. So open up a blank sheet to start with. I'm just going to put a white background on here so it's easier for you to see. Okay. So again, we're going to use our tabs along the top here. We're going to start with our sketch tab to begin with. We're going to use our ellipse tool, and like the egg, we need to make sure we draw this on the front plane. We want our egg to be able to stand on a table rather than lie flat on it. So select the right plane to begin with. We can turn it flat like this to make sure it's the right way around. Okay, like the last tutorial, to draw an ellipse, you pull from the center, straight down, make sure you're at right angles, not going to the side. Okay, pull it straight down from the center, pull it out to the side again. Okay. From this side here, from the ellipse tool, we need to make sure we make this the same size as the egg. And if you remember what we did, was we made it 33 by 22 millimeters, which gives us a 6 by 4 centimeter egg. Okay. Close down your ellipse tool. And what I'm going to do at this point is just zoom out slightly because I want to give you enough space to be able to put the egg cup below. The egg cup is going to fit down here in a minute. Remember, this is our egg, or it's going to be our hole in the center that the egg is going to fit into. Okay, we need to use our line tool, and again, hovering above the ellipse will enable us to see where the guidelines are, right through the center of this drawing. I'm going to draw a line this time. I'm going to draw it a lot longer, so it comes down below the bottom of the egg. Okay. I also want to draw a line going off to one side. I'm going to do it to the right this side this time, so I've got a line going that way. Draw a line right through your egg cup. Again, the line, the guides will show you exactly where it is. Okay, it only needs to come out a short way from there. Right, so now we've got our egg, and it is cut in half, down the center, and it's got a base on it. This is our egg cup shape here at the moment. There's not really an edge to it. We're going to add that now. Close down your line drawing tool here. I'm going to use something called a spline. Spline's going to enable us to draw the side of the egg cup. So, clicking from above here, you're going to draw a series of nodes. Click as many as you want. So adds the final details to where the shape of the egg cup is. I'm going to close down the spline tool on the left hand side again, so that I can pick the nodes up like we've done before. This time, I'm going to be able to pull out the nodes and adjust them. So you can see you can edit your design any way that you like. You can slide the nodes along the line like a wire, and it gives you a chance to think about what sort of shape you want to make this. Don't go over the line, stay on one side, and don't adjust this shape here. This must stay exactly where it is because this is where our egg's going to fit. Okay. Once you've designed your shape and you've got your egg cup roughly designed the way you want it to be, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trim. Use your trim entities and make sure it's on trim to closest again. Again, I've overlapped these edges because I want to make sure that I get the very closest fit on some of these. Sometimes it's very hard to see if that's actually joined. And the easiest way to do that is to overlap it so you know it definitely is. Alright, we need to trim away what's left of the ellipse and leave just this section here. Trim away these lines as well. We don't need these. Okay. Trim the overhanging bits, top and bottom, so that we're just left with a section of the egg cup. A bit like we had a section of an egg, we've now got a sliced section of our egg cup. I'm just going to zoom out so I can check there's no loose bits around the edges anywhere, any bits that I've left that I haven't cut away. So you can see we've got joined sections all the way along here. There's no gaps, there's no breaks in the edges of the line. Okay, you see that? Okay, once we've done all this, we're going to tell the computer we're happy with our drawing, press the green tick over on the right hand side, okay, and this blue pencil, just so it knows and it confirms we've finished drawing. What we're going to do now is turn it into 3D. We need to come out the sketch tab, go into the features tab. Instead of going the extrusion, we're going to revolve exactly like we did with our egg. So we press revolve boss base, and like before, we need to tell it where the axis of revolution is, the center line that it needs to revolve around. We click down the center of our egg cup, it should revolve around. Mine's not doing it. Don't worry if yours does the same thing. Okay, sometimes it's because it's not been drawn fully. I'm going to close down the Revolve tool so I can check to see what it is that I have done wrong. I think down here, look, yes, there's a little tiny bit I've left behind and not removed. So we need to go back onto Sketch. I'm going to edit the sketch. So I'm going to go right click onto this section here where it says Sketch, go to Edit Sketch tool, and I can bring back the scissors now and I can trim off that little bit. That's what the computer didn't like. Tell it I've finished trimming. Alright, so that tiny little bit we could hardly see was enough for the computer to not be able to revolve. Let's try again now. So going back onto Features and Revolve, by pressing the center line, the center of Revolve, there we go, it's managed to be able to revolve our design around. So if it doesn't work first time, it's worth going back and checking that you have not got any little tiny gaps or lines left behind. I'm going to close the Revolve round down here so that I can see my design. I can have a good look at it, revolve it around and have a look at it from different positions. Okay, and at this point I can edit it still. So what I'm going to do is turn it flat. I'm going to go and open up from the Revolve on the side here by pressing the little plus sign. Open up the Sketch. Press on it. Press your blue pencil, which is your Edit Sketch. And here I'm going to be able to edit this in live time. So you can see here what I'm going to do is actually adjust my egg cup and think about all the various wonderful possibilities of what I could do. Remember, you can slide these nodes along so you can adjust them. Don't go over the line. You'll see why now, because it can't make a shape anymore. Make some sort of toe strap maybe. Pull it right in. Okay, you can adjust this any way you want. Again, you mustn't adjust this bit because this is where the egg is going to fit and it's measured precisely at 33.22. Keep that fixed at all times. Okay, once you've redesigned and happy with your shape, you can then tell the computer you've finished and press the blue pencil over here. And there you will have your finished, fantastic egg cup.